Good evening, everyone. Yes, this is your girl, Miss Fit Foxy 50 and beyond, Coach Jean, and I'm going to get on real quick because I remember for some reason yesterday I realized that I didn't do a Sunday self care session last Sunday, which was the third Sunday of the month. I don't know if it just slipped my mind, if I fell asleep early, if I just got busy. But I realized that I didn't do a Sunday self care session last week. So I'm on here today to make up for that, which is really great, because that means you all going to get two Sunday self care sessions back to back because next Sunday is the first Sunday of the month, and that's when I come before you the first and third Sundays of the month with a Sunday self care session. So, hey, Tanisha, welcome. And so, if you would be so kind, go ahead and share this video, tag, share, and invite somebody to listen in. I'm not going to be here too long, but because it slipped my mind, I slipped out last week. I wanted to come before you and present you with something. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? And so here I am, your girl, Miss Fit Foxy 50 and beyond, for a brief Sunday self-care session here on Health Chat with Coach Jean page. And so, real quick, let me start out by asking a question. Hey, Alona. Hey, sis. Have you ever felt like you're the only one having a hard time trying to reach your wellness goals? Sometimes we think we're the only ones, right? When in all actuality, we are not. There are plenty of people that sometimes struggle. Hey, Christine, that sometimes struggle with trying to reach their wellness goals. And so let me just tell you right now, I got several cameras going, so that's why I'm looking to the left, to the right, and everywhere, okay? But anyway, you're not the only one who may be struggling with the wellness goal. And so, whether that goal is you might, feel that you're having a hard time losing weight, it's not coming off as quickly as you'd like it to. You may feel like you're having a hard time sticking to, the prescribed or therapeutic diet that your doctor put you on for, a chronic illness or probably something acute. For example, I used to have plenty of patients that, they ended up with a diagnosis of type 2 diabetes or diabetes, and they had a hard time trying to stick to that 1800 or 2000 ADA caloric diet, or maybe you got a situation with your heart. Hey, bruh, Rodney, how you doing? And you're having a hard time sticking to that, 1,000 gram or 2,000 gram sodium, that your heart doctor told you to stick with, or whatever the case is, But these are just some examples, okay? That come to mind when I think of some of the things that my patients over the years have struggled with, and even now clients struggle with, and maybe even some of you all struggle with. So you want to lose the weight, you want to be healthier, you want to be well, you want to feel good, right? And you want to look good. Let's be real, we want to look good too. We want to look good, we want to feel good, right? We want to do better, but we struggle sometimes, right? Let's be real. Look, on my plant-based alkaline journey that started in January, I'm doing good, yes, right? I'm about 90%. But I really want to be full throttle, vegan and alkaline. But guess what I struggle with? I struggle with seafood because I love my seafood. Now, granted, I don't eat fish anymore. I only stick to wild seafood. So it has to be scallops or lobster tails, which gets expensive. So thank God I don't eat it every day. For the most part, I am, about 90% plant-based alkaline, but I do struggle sometimes. That's just being real, okay? I'm being transparent. Sometimes my husband will see Ruffles potato chips 3 for $5, the big family bag, and he brings them in the house, and sometimes I eat some, okay? I don't do it every day, but look, the bottom line is this: we're human, right? And there's a lot of good food out here, things that we like to munch on and eat sometimes, right? Look, everybody eats processed foods sometime, but we just don't stay there and eat it all day every day. That's not wise. No. And so, look, yes, Brother Roddy, I struggle with that sometimes because I'm not used to keeping junk in the house. When I was at my duty stations, I didn't keep none of that in the house. Now I'm home retired and my husband keeps it in the house. Go figure. But my point is, we all struggle to eat some process sometime, right? And so, you know, we all do. But the thing about it is, right, like I said, we can't turn and make our struggle into a permanent lifestyle. Just like I say, when I'm teaching on health from a biblical perspective, too many of us want to turn a temporary situation into a permanent lifestyle. No, we cannot take that thing that we're struggling with when it comes to health, okay, and turn, that struggle and make that struggle our lifestyle. Stephanie said, I'm having jalapeno kettle cooked chips right now. Okay. But you know what? The kettle chips are a little different than the Ruffles. And so, I believe that's the better choice than the Ruffles, Stephanie. Christine says the prep work is my struggle at times. Yeah, I have to be honest with you. I don't have a problem with meal prepping. That I've been doing for the last 2 or 3 years. When I was still working anyway, still in the Army, I had to do it because my days were so long during the week with PT in the morning, 5, 6, dark 30, working all day. Then after that, I'd probably go to the gym or do yoga. So, hey, I had long days and I had to meal prep. The trick about that is, that's a whole nother segment right there. But yeah, a lot of people struggle with it at times. But look, if we want, okay, to get off the medications the doctor put us on, lose the weight, feel great, feel better, be healthy, be whole. Even the Bible says faith without works is dead. There's work that we must do to accompany our faith and to maintain our health and healing. And to me, that's the bottom line up front. But look, whatever it is that you desire to do from a health and wellness perspective, all right? Whatever the end state is, whatever your end state is, okay, we have to set up a strategy, okay? There has to be a plan. I call a game plan if we are to achieve our wellness goals, right? We've got the plan. We've got to set up a strategy. We got to have a game plan. And so, as in business, if you are in business, an entrepreneur, if you have a career, if you work a job, in our careers and in our business, what do we have to do? We have to develop a plan. We have to develop a strategic plan to get us from point A to point B. Welcome, Prophetess Antoinette Bryant. We have to develop a plan, all right? We have to set realistic goals. And we have to implement steps or implement the strategy, right, for reaching our goals. It's the same thing with our health and wellness journey. It's the same principle, okay? So don't just be a goal setter, all right? Don't just be a goal setter. Don't settle just for being a goal setter, okay? Let's crush these goals. Be a goal crusher, all right? Set your goals. But don't just be a goal setter, okay? Be a goal crusher. Let's crush these goals, okay? So I just want to leave you with a few tips, all right? Well, again, this is going to be a short. Hey, Carla. Nah, yeah, I came on again. I came on tonight because I missed last week, which is really when I usually come on. And so y'all going to get a 2 for back-to-back today and next Sunday. But as I was saying, all right, here are some tips because I'm not going to be on here long, but I wanted to share. Number one, I want you to think about what your pain points are. What do you mean, Coach G, my pain points? When it comes to your health, when it comes to what is it that's not making you feel good, look good, what are your pain points? What is that thing or things that for many of you, you're constantly Googling it, all right? You're constantly online, looking it up, looking up symptoms, looking up this and that. That's your pain point. What is that thing that constantly has you either in physical pain, not feeling your best self, looking your best self, that thing that you probably always online Googling. That's your pain point. So think about what that is, all right? What's going on with you, all right? Or what health challenge you may be experiencing. That's your pain point, okay? That's your pain point. And so I want you then to think about what is the single motivator that will make you want to change, okay? What happened to you or what is happening with you and in your body that is making you not look good, feel good, be your best self, and you're finally at the point that you want to make change, but you probably just don't know where to start. Okay, what is that single motivator that will make you want to change? Okay, look better, feel better, lose weight, whatever it is. So what's your pain point and what's the single motivator that will make you want to change? And for a lot of people, okay, especially those of us 50 years young and beyond, for a lot of us, okay, it's that we want to live a long, healthy life. We want to age gracefully, right? For a lot of us, we want to see grandkids and great grandkids grow. For a lot of us, our family is our motivator. The plans and purpose that God has for us is our motivator, because we can't do anything if we are not strong and healthy, right? Your business might be your motivator. So what is it that motivates you? What's that single motivator that'll make you want to change? And I mean permanent change, not temporary change. That's why I do not, when people say, well, when you work with me, I want to lose weight. Okay, why do you want to lose weight? You want to lose it to look good, feel better? What's your motivation for wanting to lose weight? Are you trying to get your lab work straight, within normal range, your cholesterol? What's your motivator? And I don't do diets. I personally don't believe in diets. I think, and the reason I don't is because most people, and you can look this up yourself, research demonstrates that the majority of people who diet to lose weight, guess what? As soon as they get off that diet, the weight comes on and they end up with weighing twice as much as they did before they went on the original diet. Hey, bae. My bae's on here listening to me. He's out back painting. And so, what's your pain point? And what is your single motivator that will make you want to change? And so let me give you an example. Okay, let's say that your pain point is that you are constantly having musculoskeletal pain in your knee, pain in your muscles, pain in your joints, pain. All right. And the cause of the pain, let's look at the root cause. We know the problem or the issue or the pain point is chronic pain in your joints. The root cause of that pain, it could be a disease process. It could be degenerative hip disease. It could be from an old injury. Maybe it was in a car accident years ago. Maybe it's arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia. That might be the root cause of the pain, all right? Or it could just be you just need to detox because you so inflamed. You got chronic inflammation from all the foods and the not so good foods that you're putting in your body, or medicines, or whatever the case is, all right? These are just some examples of what could be the root cause of the pain point, which is chronic pain. And so then we want to set goals. What would be your goal? Well, for most people that suffer from chronic pain, their goal is to have decreased pain. They don't go from chronic pain all day, every day, right to no pain. It's a process. So if you're having pain, you want to first start with realistic goals. And the realistic goal would be, well, let's decrease the pain to where I'm feeling less and less pain over time first, and then talk about zero pain. Because if you go from pain to zero, that you're setting yourself up for failure. That's not realistic. So an outcome might be you want to feel decreased pain, right? You want to have greater or increased range of motion, right? In your arms, your legs, all your joints, right? So that you can walk more, be up on your feet more, cooking more, doing for yourself more, right? Because there are a lot of people that suffer from chronic pain in their body. They're unable to move and do for themselves because the pain is so bad. So an outcome or a goal for you might be, let's decrease this pain, right? Let's decrease the inflammation. A goal for you might be, increased ability to move more, to exercise, right? That might be it, a goal. And even improve sleep, because a lot of people in chronic pain got to take some kind of pain pill all the time just to sleep. And so maybe improved sleep might be another realistic goal, right? So this is just an examples. The problem was chronic pain. The root cause was either some disease process or chronic inflammation, or maybe he was in a car accident years ago, whatever the case is. Those would be some root causes. And then the outcome or the goals, realistic, because we got to set realistic goals so we don't set ourselves up for failure, right? So a realistic goal would be, like I said, let's start with decreasing the pain and inflammation. Let's work with increased ability to exercise and move more, all right? Feel better, increase range of motion, improve sleep, all right? And so those would be the goals that we are chasing, right? Hey, Corinne. And so with that, now you got to set up your strategy for how, or your game plan for how you're going to achieve them goals, right? Got to set up a game plan. And that might be you've got to change some things in your diet, all right? Yes, baby, we got to get you back on track. You might have to change some things in your diet. Yes, yes. Because believe it or not, a lot of the things that we go through from a health perspective, it starts in the gut, you all. It starts in the gut. The foods we eat, hitting that gut, and if we don't detox, we got stuff in the air and the elements around us, our environment, toxins, and we need to detox. We've got to do some things to get it together. And so, you got to begin to set up a strategy for how you're going to get from problem to setting your goals, working towards them goals. That's the implementation, step by step, all right? So that you can look better, feel better, right? And so I just wanted to share that with you because it's cool to set goals. We got to set goals in every area of our lives, right? If we're going to be successful. But don't just set goals. Especially don't just set them to be setting them. Let's start crushing these health, these wellness goals, yo. Let's start crushing them. Okay? And so I would like for you all, if you can remember, jot it down, this coming Thursday at 8 p.m. on my podcast / internet radio show, Health Chat with Coach Jean. If you tune in, you're going to hear from a young lady who had to do exactly what I'm telling you all to do. Hey, Lakeisha, that had to do exactly what I'm telling you to do. She had to identify her pain points, right? She had to find that one single motivator that made her want to change. And she's going to tell you about her sugar addiction and how she was diagnosed with not one, but 2 health challenges, health issues. And that was her motivation for implementing the change. And now girlfriend is like on it. Like now she's able to, should doctor start taking her off of some of her meds already? She's lost weight. She's doing really good. She's doing better. And so she's going to be on the show this coming Thursday, sharing her story, because her thing was she was addicted to sugar. And let me tell you, addictions are real. We think drugs and alcohol, but food addictions are real. Some of y'all addicted to sugar. Some of y'all addicted to caffeine. Some maybe alcohol, whatever. There's various types of addictions, right? But she's going to be joining me on the show this coming Thursday. What's that date? Let me see. What's that, the 30th? The 29th. Okay, y'all. This coming Thursday. And she's going to share exactly what I'm telling you all and how she had to set goals, realistic goals, when she got them diagnoses. And so, but it's let me tell you something. It is possible. It is possible. Because again, remember I started out asking you all, right? Do you feel like you're the only one having a hard time trying to reach your wellness goals? Well, no, you're not. You're not alone. But you need to be realistic. You need to identify what your pain point is. what's your single motivator to want to cause you to make that change. We've got to set realistic goals, and we got to implement a game plan. And if you having trouble with that, yo, I'm your girl. You just gotta hook me. You gotta go to my website, put in your contact information, and I will contact you. But we gotta do better, y'all. We've got to do better. A few weeks ago, and I had Pastor Lona on, and I had my son on. We had two discussions about health disparities, and we already know it's health disparities within our nation, and not only our nation, but according to the World Health Organization, health disparities is a global issue. Okay, healthcare costs are high, sky high, rising every day. It doesn't seem like our political leaders want to put any policies in place, to help, decrease health disparities. And so we have got to do some work on we are the first line of defense against health disparities, which means we gotta take care. We gotta start practicing self-care, give ourselves some self-love. We gotta be disciplined. We gotta make it happen. Okay. There's work that we must do. And even me, God has brought me from a mighty long way. And a lot of y'all on here could attest to that, because y'all seen me at my most vulnerable state when I was going through all those things. And even when I ended up in the hospital last summer, right? And Stephanie, remember, you was even coming to my house helping me try to get some range of motion and stuff back through yoga. But God is good. But I'm following, a plan. I've implemented some strategies. I'm following the plan that He's given me. Because let's face it, what He told me to do for my health and well-being, He may tell you something totally different. But you have to be attentive and listen to how He's leading you when it comes to your personal care, your health and well-being, because He won't lead you astray. Carla said, been there, done that. Sugar had me strung out like a junkie at one point. Exactly. It ain't no joke. And a lot of people struggle with sugar addiction and sugar cravings. But I'll tell you right now, I truly believe, and this is what I coach clients on, is that normally when we're craving something, especially something sugary like that, that's one of the ways our bodies is telling us and begging us to do a detox. Because you will start to have sugar cravings when you have all these toxins and things. Sugar itself is toxic. So you'll start having all these crazy cravings. And for us women, it starts to affect our hormones. And next thing you know, you got all this crazy stuff going on in your body, So, it's a slippery slope. But pray and ask God to give you guidance. And again, I'm here for you if you need some guidance. Coach Jean, now on the radio, internet radio and podcast. I'm on Apple Podcasts now. Health Chat with Coach Jean. So go check it out. And tune in this coming Thursday. I think that's the 29th of July at 8 p.m. And my guest who will be sharing about how she was addicted to sugar, but 2 health challenges. The doctor gave her these diagnoses, and she know that she had to, number one, follow the doctor's plan of care and make some changes. And, a lot of it, look, we see the doctor once every how often, even if we're being followed by a specialist, right? And we're in their office, 30, 45 minutes in the waiting area, right? And actually the time spent with the doctor, the actual time is 5 minutes. So when they got time to teach you all this stuff? When they got time to educate you? Let's be real. So a lot of this stuff, we got to follow the plan of care by our providers, and sometimes we got to seek assistance elsewhere. So tune in this Thursday, July 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I always post the links on my Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. But if you want to write them down now, we can do that too, all right? And so you can dial in as well, all right? It's 712-770-4160, and the access code is 895-455-POUND. And if you want to live stream, it's positivepowerxxi.org/live stream CH-2. And now we're also on Periscope at positivepowerxxi.org/Periscope TV. Yes, and if you missed the live streaming, you can always catch the replays on the same live streaming channels. You can also go to YouTube, Health Chat with Coach Jean on Positive Power 21 Jerry Royce Live YouTube page. And also you can catch them on my Health Chat with Coach Jean page along with Sunday Self-Care Sessions. And so please subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Pretty please. I'd appreciate y'all so much if y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you haven't purchased my books, what are y'all waiting for? The Spirit of a Warrior, His Story, Her Story, God's Glory, and A Time to Testify, the remix. Y'all, come on. Go to my website, spiritofawarrior.life. And a new project that I had the awesome opportunity to co-author with Tanisha. Tanisha Bibbs is here on the line tuning in. Ask a Doula. She is a doula, postpartum doula. I am a registered nurse, certified health coach. But many of y'all don't know this about me. I am nationally certified as an inpatient OB nurse. I've been in OB obstetrics for some time. And so I co-authored the book with her, Ask a Doula, from a nursing perspective based on my experience as an OB nurse. And I love to teach, which you guys already know that about me. So all these projects, come on, y'all, support a sister. But anyway, for more information on anything that I talked about tonight, go to spiritofawarrior.life, my website, and don't forget to tune in to Health Chat with Coach Jean. It's coming Thursday and every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Worldwide podcast on Positive Power 21 Radio and Christian Media. Lord, my sister in radio, Lakeisha Mosley, Paula G, Shalonda Williams, and some others. Thank you so much for sharing, Lakeisha. I appreciate you. But hey, listen, that's all for now. Tune in next Sunday for another Sunday self-care session with your girl, Fit Foxy 50 Beyond, Coach Jean, on another topic. And yo, let me tell you, August gonna be off the hook. I am doing a family health series on the radio. We're gonna start from the infants to those of us all through the age continuum. Those of us Fit Foxy 50 and beyond. So we're going to go throughout the age continuum to where every week on the show, we're going to introduce a health topic for all stages of life across the age continuum. And so I'm excited about that. So tune in. It's going to be great. So until next time, God say so himself, God willing. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you peace, love, and health to you and yours. God bless you. Have a great night and an even greater week. Ciao.